Welcome to the Autonomy Project, a year-long experiment comparing education models. Every week you'll get a peek into our flow-demand lifestyle, a recap of our week in public school, and then you can watch us learn about business by building one together. So welcome back to the Autonomy Project. It is time for our weekly parent diary. This week we had my son's IEP meeting. I live with dysautonomia. It's a nervous system condition where stress has a significant negative physical impact. And encounters with the school system has always been a source of stress. So I went into this meeting prepared.
This just in, we're leaving outdated systems behind.
I already submitted all my feedback, concerns, suggestions. You saw the reports and the websites last week. It was a lot. I gave them everything.
So I didn't have to perform it at the meeting. Well, I showed up. I said, hey, I can't record this meeting. My lawyer's not here. I'm just going to take notes. You already know what I have to say. And if that changes, I'll update you guys later via email. So for anyone whose nervous system gets overwhelmed like mine, all this processing of it used to be kind of bad. But now that I've been diagnosed with dysautonomia, I realized constantly being in this state and not recovering has sort of changed my nervous system so that once it's triggered, it expects to stay there for a while, and it just ramps up all the resources and keeps me stuck in that state for like ever. That's the best colloquial explanation I can give you for all the gross, weird, technical stuff I could go off on for hours and days.
But I pretend this like a guard dog, right? Because these people are brand new. They're all very typical, very triggering, and I know what I'm walking into. I put
a great deal of work into that. So I didn't have to perform being dysregulated at the meeting. They completely ignored it. I mean, I expected it, but yes, they completely ignored it. And even after I stated my boundaries, anytime I would just interact like a human, like, oh yeah, it has been a lot of allergies this season, they would see that as like a foot in the door to press back against what I clearly stated in the beginning of the meeting I was taking as an ADA accommodation. So by the end of the meeting, I had absolutely nothing else to learn from the public school system part of this experiment. Yeah, they just proceeded with an out-of-the-box IEP meeting as if the last year and hiring a lawyer and all my advocacy had done absolutely nothing, because it had. It meant nothing. So, message received. Finally, I understand. I'm autistic, so I didn't get the between-the-lines signals that they were ignoring me all the while. I'm so sorry. I'm used to being respected as a stakeholder in my own child's well-being, especially because he is identified as having PTSD. And I was telling them what was triggering him. So, not a happy girl, and we're done.
Okay, team, let's talk about our next big project.
Welcome to week 5 of our project diary. We got some stuff done. We took a field trip to Chinatown. And we worked on fine motor skills with candy art. We had lunch at Sankey Peking Duck House, and we talked about the difference between Hong Kong duck and Beijing duck. We visited a busy Asian market where it was way too crowded and narrow to get video. But here are some of the things we bought. And then we headed over to a bubble tea house because we think that they'll be in the same space as our little sandwich content. After buying Dubai chocolate, we went down a rabbit hole where we started adventuring with pistachio creams and green tea milk spreads. We definitely decided we want to do jams and milk spreads, and we bought some fruit to try. Wugang did not make the cut, but purple mangosteen is definitely going to be one of our jams. That's it. Next week, you get the full curriculum, and we talk about certification.